The process is the message. The process is the message. Now, when I understood this, my goodness, you look at the entire Bible. What do we preach the most about? At what point in the lives of these people, the Josephs, the David, the Abrahams, the Moses, what part of their lives do we usually preach about? Jesus, look at all of them, the disciples. It's hardly ever the start of their lives. We hardly speak about the end of their lives. We usually preach on the center, the middle, the process of their lives. You've heard a ton about Joseph. You've heard a ton about David. You've heard a ton about Abraham. This is usually the picture of our lives. And we're going to draw an example from the life of Abraham. The Lord told Abraham, Abraham, leave your kindred, leave your family, leave everything you know, leave the people you know. And I'm going to take you to a land which I will show you. A land which I will show you. I'm not even going to tell you where we're going. I'm going to show you. And in the middle of this journey, Abraham, I'm going to make you everything that you are supposed to become. I'm going to make you a father of many nations. I'm going to keep a child from you until you're 100. I'm going to, everything for life. The message you need for life will be gotten in the process, Abraham. And that's for you, that's for me. And the truth about you and I also is that you are most likely, or most certainly in your process. You are somewhere between the start and the finish. Some of us just started, some of us are near the middle, some of us are near the end, but we're all in that process. And if we are all there somewhere, we got to make sense of it. Where does God delight the most in? Yes, the Lord delights in giving us good things. But this process is where we get to see his face. This process is where we get to know him. And there's nobody who I've seen that just say, oh, I love the process. I love the prison. The Joseph say, I love the prison. The David saying, I love the wilderness. Or the disciples saying, we don't know where our Savior has gone, and we are just happy to be in limbo. No. There's something about it that comes against our very nature, that comes against this flesh of ours. We don't like it. But the Spirit is yearning and saying, dude, if you want what God got for you, if you want to go to places where people hardly ever go to, if you want to reach and attain heights, if you want to know the heart of God, this is the place you must embrace. The process. Jesus had to embrace the process, the cross. And that's why when Jesus said, if any man wants to come after me, let him deny himself. And then let him what? Pick up his cross. Process. And follow process. The process is the message. And when people talk about your life, they will talk about the process. Yes, they'll say, and he did so and so, and he waited on the Lord and did all of these things, and then got there. The got there is hardly where people draw inspiration from. It's that they withstood the process. The process is rough. It is rough, but it's worthwhile. I don't see anybody who comes to the end of their process and says, you know what? I hate the process. I wish I did not go on that process. Hardly ever anybody will say those things. Because there's this thing even about us, really, that yearns for adventure, that just wants, and that adventurous life in God is the most adventure. It's the most daring adventure that you would go on. And the Lord has made us, the Spirit of God gives us this dauntless attitude, fearless, that says, yes, this is the thing that has killed people. This is the same journey. This is the same Christianity that has made Christians martyrs. But this is the same journey. I'm going to go on. The process is the message. The process is the message.